Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I am trying out a bunch of new makeup. I'm gonna try out for the first time the Milk Makeup Flex Foundation Stick and the Flex Highlighter. Please watch the video in HD. I know sometimes it doesn't do it automatically, so you can see around here there's like some parameters here, and you go and you can just change the speed or the quality of a video, and so you can put it in that HD. So if you want to see how to create this look and hear what are my thoughts on the Flex Foundation Stick, please keep on watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and without any further ado, let's get started. Vanilla matcha latte. Good way to wake up. Okay, well, we are going to start right away. To prep my skin, I'm gonna use the Clarins Double Serum. I really like it because it's really hydrating. Don't forget the neck. Like my flowers. Freshly cut from the parents' garden. Shh, don't tell them. They were gonna die and they're not in town and they won't see it for another 3 weeks, so I think it's okay. I don't want to use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I tried it before. It's not like the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'm gonna zoom you in just to show you quickly. This is how it looks on the hand. Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. Which is your favorite eye cream? Because I don't know, I might get that one again, but I was curious about the Tatcha new one. I was curious about the Charlotte Tilbury one. Which one is your favorite one and what does it do for you? Well, we're gonna start right away with a new foundation. Oh, surprise! The Milk Makeup Flex Foundation Stick. So this is how it comes. Very cool, like sleek packaging as per usual for Milk Makeup. And I have to say, it was a bit tricky to find my shade. I was in store and I was swatching and I found a lot of them were like too pink or too yellow. I ended up picking up the shade Golden Nude. I really like the packaging. Very sleek. It feels luxurious actually. It feels like heavy, sturdy. No, it's not magnetic actually. No, but it feels like solid. It's not gonna open in your purse or your makeup bag. I'm gonna use my Sonia Kashuk Kabuki brush. I smell something herbal in it. I'll look at the ingredients after. Often what I like to do with this kind of foundation, I like to go with my brush on it. And sometimes it allows to, have like a more even layer on the skin and less risk to get cakey. So for those who are new, I have dry to normal skin. I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation right here, here. I have freckles and a little bit of fine lines. Actually, I have some marks here. Let's see if it covers. Let's see if I go with a stick, like right away. It blends really nicely on top of this base. Here, do that. Well, from what I see in my monitor, it looks really nice. I'm gonna look closer in a second. It applies very nicely with a brush. Let's do this. So here is a little before and after. I'm actually quite impressed by the coverage. Don't forget the ears. I like the finish. So it's 8:38. My battery is dead. I'm gonna have to go plug it. So it's $48 Canadian dollars. Let's see. So it's a medium coverage, natural finish foundation that covers, calms, and flexes without creasing or caking. So the coverage medium, I think it's a good medium actually. It has a very nice coverage. Finish natural, skin type normal, dry combination, and oily. Highlight ingredients. Marshmallow root extract allows the formula to move with your face and never crease or cake. Very interesting. Blue Lotus moisturizes, and chamomile and lavender, that's the lavender I smelled. Help calm and smooth skin. I find a lot of brands are putting lavender oil now in their foundations, like the Nude Sticks one, and it doesn't irritate me, but it may be irritating for reactive skin, so sensitive skin, so I don't know. So far I really like how it looks, how it feels. I don't smell the lavender anymore, so that's good. For corrector, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish corrector in the shade Medium 2. If you haven't seen the video for the foundation and this little guy, I will link it right here or at the end of this video. There's a nice mirror. So this one is a true corrector. Like it has like that peachy bisque color, good mix of peach and bisque actually, and you can't wear it by itself. Someone asked me, you will have to wear a concealer on top of it because otherwise it looks too orangey. But it's great to cancel the redness. I really like the formula. To compare it with the Tarte CC one, the Tarte CC is lighter, the one I have at least, and I'm gonna put it on my lid too. And it's light, so you can sometimes get away with not putting concealer on top of it depending on your skin tone. This one you have to, but it truly does a great job at cancelling any purple or blue. Alright, I found it in my drawer, the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and I have the shade Light. I can't remember if I love this concealer or not. I'm gonna put a tiny bit here, and I'm gonna blend it with my Morphe M335. I love that brush to blend concealer. Perfect shade right now. It's been a while, so I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Fantastic bronzer. Okay, I quickly done my eyebrows off camera. I used the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5, and I just put a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel on top. Okay, so now onto a bit of blush. So I bought another Buxom one in the shade Havana. It was not the first one I was appealed to, but we're gonna test it out. So once again, with those blushes, if you haven't watched my channel, like my videos before, because I use these blushes, all the colors all the time, they're very, very pigmented, so you need to apply it with a dual fiber brush, something like that. But you have to go very, very light-handed because otherwise you end up with this color on your cheek. Okay, a little bit on the nose as per usual. I love to do that. I think it looks cute. So this is a very nice, like, flushed color, a bit more pinky, rosy, and it has that nice light to the skin. Like, it's very luminous. It's a very luminous blush. So now we're gonna use another Milk Makeup product. I finally bought the Flex Highlighter in the shade Lit. And they're not kidding with their packaging. I had to cut that thing. This is how it looks like. Very nice. Once again, I'm quite impressed with their like packaging. And this is how the shade Lit looks like. I really like their Flex symbol here. I think it looks really, really cool. And let's do a little swatch for you. Yes. The shade Iced looked good too. It was more golden. So this one is more champagne. Okay, I'm gonna use my Sephora Pro Highlight brush number 98. Ooh, whoop. And she's glowy. Oh wow, I did not anticipate that amount. And the mirror is actually really nice. Oops. A little bit here, a little bit there. Why not right here? Okay. I'm like blinding the camera right now. Like the packaging, this is magnetic, like that. Milk makeup. What am I gonna do for my eyes? You know what? It's actually an eyeshadow palette I haven't tried yet, and it's a Tom Ford. I went to the outlet mall by the airport here in Edmonton. Well, they were selling some Tom Ford products because this is an Estee Lauder outlet store. They were having an event too. I got everything for 50% off. And I bought the Eye Color Quad in the shade 12 Seductive Rose. So there's a little plastic here. I'm gonna take it off. Comes with 2 mini brushes. And this is how it looks like. It looks so pretty. So you know what? We're gonna play with that today. It reminds me a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize eyeshadow palette, so I went and grabbed it. It's not exactly the same, but kind of a same vibe. And I know that Charlotte Tilbury used to help to create these quads. So yeah, this one is definitely like cooler tone though. So I'm gonna start with the shade. Well, there's no name for the shade, so I'm gonna start with that little guy here, which is a nice like kind of plum taupe shade. I'm using a Morphe M441 brush. Let's see how Tom Ford eyeshadows are performing. Okay, it's very nice, blending very nicely. So far, very easy to blend. Yeah, it really has like a mauve undertone. It's a very pretty color actually. MAC 217, and I'm going to go to the same shade. This is packing on very, very nicely. So I start by the outer corner and I slowly go towards the crease, and then I do the windshield wiping motions. Oh, very nice color. This is a better eye to show you. This one, il fait la gueule, on dit en français. Not really happy. I'm gonna pinch the brush, go to the same shade, and apply it onto my lower lash line. A little trick when you travel and you don't want to take like 1,000 brushes, you can pinch your brushes. This one, I think I wish it was maybe a bit more like a inner corner highlight, but it looks like it's matte. I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna see. Almost like a translucent shade, to be honest. Not my fad. I think it could have been a bit more shiny. Let's put it in the inner corner. Honestly, it looks like a translucent powder. You know what? I'm gonna set a little bit my rinky-dinky but existing fine lines under the eyes. Right there. So my mascara is not gonna transfer. Yeah, this shade, I'm like, nah, Tom Ford. And now we have 2 pretty shades here. I'm not sure which one I want to use today. Maybe both. I'm gonna use that one first, and I'm gonna go with my finger. Looks really, really pretty. See, I'm gonna place it. Ooh, okay. Okay, you are forgiven for that white translucent shade. Just for a second. Wow, this is pretty. Okay. Okay, I'm on board. I'm on board. I have to go back to that store and see if they have more stuff. I'm gonna go with that one. And my finger is dry. That's very pretty too. Very, very pretty formula for these two. This is a nice like ballet pink. Okay, I'm gonna go back with the other one. I think this one is my favorite. And just do a wash. Okay, for the waterline and maybe a little bit all along my lashes. I want to use a chocolate. I'm gonna use my Morphe Trend Center lip pencil that I got in my Out and About set. Rarely I will like line my lips so brown, so I'm gonna see how it works in the waterline actually. Oh yeah, perfect color. And it glides on very nicely actually, so that's perfect. And I rarely do that, but I took it to the corner, and I'm gonna do the same here. And I'm gonna create a sort of cat eye, but if you bring it down a tiny bit, like this, creates that cat eye effect. And then I'm just gonna create a mini micro wing. I might need my two hands for that. But basically from there, you go up, and this eyelid is so tricky for me, so that's why I don't do very often a wing, because this is folding, so it's annoying. And this eye will always look a bit better just because of that. So annoying. Anyway, I'm whispering. Okay, I just want to intensify a tiny bit the crease. So I'm going to go back to that darker shade here. I'm just going to look straight in the mirror and darken it a tiny bit. So it just gives a bit more depth to the look. To do that, you have to really keep your eyes open and look straight ahead, especially if your eyelid are not like super symmetrical. And voila, looks really good. Okay, I already curled my lashes. I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Couche Mascara. Using a lot of Milk Makeup today, but I really love that mascara. I've been using it a lot. It's been in my whole recommendations. This is a very nice mascara. I like the mirror in that palette. It's nice and big, and it's like a rectangular. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going off camera. Alright, eyes are done. And I like it, it's kind of different, you know? For the lips, I'm obsessed with the new Nars lipsticks. Obsessed, I already mentioned it last time. I bought more. For today, I'm going to use the shade Cruising, but I think I'm going to use the lip liner I got in my new set, the Morphe set, and that's the shade Love Bite. Definitely more a shade I would use on a daily basis. Not that I use lip liners very often. And now let's go for the shade Cruising. Ooh, so pretty. So nice. And the formula, oh, they nailed it. They nailed it. Alright, well, it turned out to be a monochromatic look. Kind of like it actually. Looks nice. Definitely more like a evening look, but I'm gonna rock it today. So I'm gonna go on with my day, but so far that eyeshadow palette is very, very nice. Now I'm sure it's dupeable. Is that an adjective? Dupeable? I probably can dupe it. I'm not a huge fan of this. Like, I think this, they could have put like maybe a highlight shade instead, or another matte, like a darker matte, because this is literally like a translucent powder. Anyway, it's nice for the brow bone, but yeah, for the price I think they should put something else here. Otherwise, the other shades are beautiful. This is beautiful, lightly or packed on, and these are great, 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 great. So for the foundation, it's now 9:52, so it's been a bit more than an hour that I'm wearing it and that I've been talking. So let's see how the skin looks like. I'll close up. Well, so far it looks good. Let me know if this is better or if you liked it with less light. So everything layered on beautifully. The foundation looks really good. I love the eyes. I love the lipstick. If you want to see more shades, I've used a couple more shades in other videos. I did not set with powder because I want to see how the foundation behaves like within the day. See if it gets oily or if it separates or if it looks, I don't want it to look cakey with powder, so I usually when I try a foundation for the first time I don't set with powder. Alright, it's 1:45 and so far I have to say it looks really good. So glad because after the Natasha Denona Foundation X Plus I feel so bad, like I could not wear it like longer than like 4 or 5 hours, I can't remember, but yeah, this looks really good. So I'm gonna zoom you in. So it's been what, 6 hours? Yeah, no, it didn't get cakey, it didn't set in my little creases. No, so far so good. I'll try to do a little check-in in a few hours, and yeah, let's keep going. So far so good. Don't we look lovely? I actually like my glasses, but right now I look like a weirdo with the ring light. Okay, let's take it off. I was just looking in the mirror how everything looked, and I have to say it looks really good. It's now almost 5:15, so I started the video, I think I applied it this morning at 8:30, something like that. I'll see in the footage, I can't remember. But it held on like really well, so don't mind my little marks here. It's because I was wearing my glasses, I was editing a video. It looks really good. Well, I touched my face when I was on my laptop a little bit. I know I touched my nose quite a bit, and maybe here, but yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. I just reapplied a bit of my lipstick, that's all I did, just because my lips were feeling a bit dry, and I was like, well, I may as well add that there, nice color. Yeah, it did not separate, it did not set in my little lines here. Now, I didn't get out of the house, I was mostly here, so I don't, and it was not super hot, so I don't know how I would behave like in the heat or humidity. Being in the house, doing some work, touching my face a little bit, been talking to people because my contractor was here. The Morphe lip liner did not resist the time, like it kind of like went away in my waterline, but otherwise the eyeshadows still really pretty. Everything else, nothing moved, so I am quite impressed. I think you have to go in store to find your perfect shade because even being there, it was kind of tricky to decide. So yeah, that is what I have to say about it. Once again, I picked up the shade Golden Nude. If you watch some of my recent videos, you can maybe compare with other foundations in the Charlotte Tilbury and the shade 6 Neutral. The Nude Sticks tinted cover of the shade 4. Fenty Beauty 220. That is all, my friends. Let me know what you think of that foundation and of the look overall, what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. Take care, have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.